everyone, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to the channel. I am an esthetician and I love talking about skincare and skincare education. So today what we're going to be talking about is acne and the best acne products that I found for 2021 that you can use to help fight acne causing bacteria. So let's get into the video. Also, before I hop in, if you guys are interested in any of the products in this video, there's a link below in my description. Click that link and enter the code COMFYSKIN, all in caps, and you will get 20% off your first purchase of any of these products that I'm going to show you guys today. So let's get started. So first, let's get into what causes acne. So acne is caused by the overgrowth of something called C. acnes. So C. acnes is a bacteria that actually makes up 80 to 90% of the bacteria on our skin. Our skin naturally has bacteria on it, and C. acnes is a part of that microbiome. When it comes to C. acnes overgrowth, C. acnes feeds on things like oil and sebum that is produced on our skin. So if we have an overproduction of that oil on our skin, it can possibly lead to an abnormal growth of C. acnes. So the next step in our head, if we do feel like we have an overproduction of oil on our skin, might be to consistently cleanse and exfoliate to get rid of all of this oil on our skin. But this can actually do more harm than good, because over exfoliation or over cleansing the skin can strip the skin of natural oils that are actually very, very imperative to a proper functioning skin barrier, to a strengthened skin barrier. So some of the acne products that are out now are things like benzoyl peroxide, antibiotics, and retinoids, which I feel if you do have acne prone skin, you're probably familiar with at least one of these that I listed out. Now, it's not that any of these are necessarily bad for the skin. Of course, everything works differently for each person, but all the things I listed out are antibacterial in nature, meaning that they're going to kill both the good and the bad bacteria on the skin, which may help some people, but killing the good bacteria isn't always the best way to go. The good bacteria on our skin is something that we want to keep there. The bad bacteria is something that we want to take away. So getting rid of both doesn't always do the job in terms of helping to create a healthy ecosystem, a healthy microbiome on the skin. So now let's get into the products that I want to introduce to you guys. This is the brand Phyla. So Phyla actually uses probiotics in their formulation, and most companies that do use probiotic in their skincare formulation probably use a dead form of a probiotic. Now with Phyla, they actually use a live bacteriophage, and this phage kills acne causing bacteria without killing the good bacteria on our skin. By only killing the acne causing bad bacteria on the skin, this helps to rebalance the skin's microbiome, which is where the bacteria ecosystem is, and sets the skin up for long-term health. So now let's just get into the statistics for this product and how it has helped people over an 8-week trial. So there was an 8-week period trial conducted, and I'm going to show you guys the before graph that you can find on the Phyla website if you're more interested, but it shows you the before the 8-week trial how much bad bacteria or acne causing bacteria was on this test subject's skin. Before the 8-week trial, about 75% of the skin's microbiome contained this acne causing bacteria. Now after the 8-week period of using the Phyla products consistently, which literally it's only 3 products, which I enjoy and I'll get into a little bit later, but it keeps the whole process very simple and straightforward. But after the 8-week period, there was less than 50% of the acne causing bacteria on the skin. By just removing the acne causing bacteria and not killing the good bacteria, this allows the good bacteria to thrive in the skin's microbiome. Essentially, allowing the good bacteria to thrive on the skin and not removing it from the skin allows for the microbiome to be repaired, and again sets the skin up for long-term and sustainable health. So now onto my favorite part, we're going to get into my review of each of these products and what I thought personally. So the first product we're going to talk about is the Phyla Fresh Gel Cleanser. So this cleanser, I would say, is a mix between a gel feel but also has a milky consistency to it as well. When you pour this out onto your hand, it comes out with a nice white color, and this cleanser helps to remove excess oils on the skin without stripping the skin of its natural oils that help to keep the barrier functioning properly. One main ingredient that you guys will probably all know is salicylic acid, which is a BHA, a chemical exfoliant that helps to remove oil on the skin. Then it also has sorbitol in here, which is a good anti-inflammatory and calming ingredient. Sorbitol is also a great ingredient for locking in moisture, which I feel like people with oily skin tend to think that they really need to strip their skin of all of the oils and all of the moisture just so that, you know, they don't have all of this excess oil on their skin, when in reality that's really not the case. And it is important to have moisture within the skin, and keeping those natural oils on the skin is so important for actually holding and locking in that moisture and not allowing your barrier to be damaged so that the moisture escapes. So now for the special product here, this is the Phyla Fortify Probiotic Serum. This is the serum that contains that live probiotic, that phage that is going to kill the acne-causing bacteria. So all of these products I really enjoyed, but this was one of my top favorite products. I just liked the thinner consistency, but still a very moisturizing and balancing formula that made my skin feel very strong and repaired, but it didn't over grease it or like feel very slimy on the skin. It was nice and milky, and it just soaked in very efficiently. This serum actually contains one of my favorite ingredients, and one ingredient that I found works very well for my eczema prone skin is squalane. So squalane oil is actually a natural moisturizing factor. Natural moisturizing factors are factors that are just naturally found on our skin or produced by our skin. And squalane is a great way to repair the skin barrier and allow it to function properly. Squalane is also the queen at reducing inflammation, especially as someone who has eczema prone skin. Squalane has been a best friend of mine for a while. I love using squalane oil, love having products that contain squalane in it. It's just very, very compatible with my skin and my skin type. So if you do have inflamed skin, especially if you have acne prone skin, reducing inflammation is so key to just reducing the pain that comes with having those acne breakouts. So this serum is definitely something that is going to help with those situations. So not only will this kill the acne causing bacteria, but it's going to help fortify and strengthen your skin barrier, providing natural moisturizing factors and essential moisturizing factors that will keep it nice and strengthened and functioning properly. But when you do have this serum, when you are using it, you want to make sure that you are keeping it refrigerated when it's not in use, because you want to preserve that phage that is inside. So not only is this next product a favorite of mine, but it is a family favorite. My brother loves this moisturizer as well, but I think we both love it for multiple reasons. One of my favorite reasons is that this moisturizer literally looks like marshmallow fluff. But yeah, just imagine a marshmallow. That's literally what this looks and feels like. It's amazing, but it's not sticky at all, not greasy. Just a very fluffy, whipped formulation. I don't know if I've really ever seen something so whipped like this before. It's a little bit crazy. This moisturizer is definitely one of my favorites and something that I'm going to repurchase myself, because it just provides such a great amount of moisture and barrier protection for the skin, again, without the greasiness. Now, I would say that it does have a little bit of a thicker texture to it, so it's not necessarily as thin as the serum, but that can be controlled by the amount that you're applying to your skin. I definitely apply more, and I do put some oil on top of it because I do have dry skin, so I really do need that extra oil oomph. But this is really great. I think that this is a very versatile moisturizer. I think it can work both in the summer and the winter time. So I'm excited to see how well this holds up in the winter time since I'm using it more in the summer right now. This has been such a favorite of mine. Again, this one also contains squalane oil, which again, we know is a great anti-inflammatory ingredient and also helps with repairing the skin barrier. This also contains jojoba seed oil, and if you guys know what jojoba seed oil is, it is a oil that is actually the closest or most identical to human sebum, so it's not going to clog the pores at all. Not only have I been using these products on myself for testing, but I've been using these on my own esthetician clients as well. My friends, my family, my own clients that I give facials. I actually use all of these products on them, especially people, of course, who have acne prone skin. I really think that this is something more innovative and new than I've ever seen in the acne world before. Don't forget that if you guys want to shop these 3 Phyla products, you can use the link in my description below and use the code ComfySkin, all capitals, and you can get 20% off your first order. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy these products. Let me know if you try. See ya.